From the #1 station, this is a story about love. A love story.
In the 70s, Junior Byles was one of Jamaica's brightest voices in roots reggae. But after the death of Emperor Haile Selassie, something in him broke. Depression took hold, and by 1976, he was in Bellevue Hospital. He spent the rest of his life battling mental illness until his passing on May 15th, 2025. This is a tribute to the fade-away singer, Kenneth Byles, also known as King Chubby. My name is Raz Levy. Stay tuned.
Now I'm dancing to
Junior Byles, whose full name is Kenneth Byles Jr., was born in 1948 at Jubilee Hospital in Kingston. He grew up in the tough Jonestown neighborhood, where his father worked as a mechanic and his mother was a school teacher. His family was deeply religious, and Junior's first experience with music came from singing in church. In 1967, while working as a firefighter, he helped form a vocal trio called the Versatiles. Around that time, Lee Scratch Perry was working as chief engineer for producer Joe Gibbs. Perry was looking for new talent for Gibbs's amalgamated label and signed the Versatiles after hearing them. A couple of years later, the group began working directly with Lee Perry, who was starting to make a name for himself as a producer. They also worked with other big names like Duke Reed at his Treasure Isle label and the legendary Laurel Aitken. In 1970, the Versatiles broke up. Junior Byles kept working with Perry, sometimes with his former bandmates joining in for harmonies, all while still working as a firefighter. Then in 1972, when the Wailers left Perry to sign with Island Records, Perry needed a strong voice to fill that gap, and Junior Byles was the perfect fit. Junior gave up his firefighting job, and over the next 5 years, his partnership with Perry created some of Perry's most memorable music, rivaling even the work he did with the Wailers. Junior was also politically active. In 1972, he was one of several reggae artists who supported Michael Manley's campaign for Prime Minister. He wrote songs like Joshua Desire for Manley and Pharaoh Hiding, targeting the leader of the ruling Jamaican Labour Party, Hugh Shearer. Though Manley won the election, real change for the poor was slow, and Junior expressed this frustration in his song, When Will Better Come. All these songs appeared on his first album, Beat Down Babylon, backed by Lee Perry's Upsetters. The album showed off Junior's powerful songwriting and haunting tenor voice. The title track became an anthem, and songs like Curly Locks told personal stories in this case about his girlfriend's parents refusing to let him see her because of his dreadlocks and Rastafarian beliefs. The album also featured A Place Called Africa and Poor Chubby, which hinted at Junior's struggles with his mental health. In the mid-1970s, Junior Byles left Lee Perry to work with other producers. Among the recordings from this period was a song called Fade Away. Some people consider it to be his finest work. He who seeks vanity and no love for humanity shall fade away. A couple of years later, the song was featured in the reggae film Rockers. In 1976, he released his second album, Jordan. However, by 1975, Byles' health started to decline. He was suffering from depression and became deeply affected by the death of Haile Selassie. Unable to reconcile this with his belief in Selassie's divinity, he attempted suicide. He survived and was admitted to Kingston's Bellevue Hospital. It has also been suggested that he had been overworking and that this contributed to his breakdown. After the admission, his health continued to decline. However, despite regular spells in hospital, he continued to record. But by the end of 1976, he had vanished from the scene. He attempted a comeback in 1978 and recorded 2 singles for Joe Gibbs. However, it was clear that he was still not well. He didn't re-emerge until 1982, work on a planned new album went slowly. Then he suffered much tragedy when his mother died, and he lost his home in a fire. His wife and children also emigrated to the United States. Apart from a few singles, Byles would release nothing until his album, Rasta No Pickpocket, in 1986. Unfortunately, the success of Beat Down Babylon didn't bring the lasting change Junior Byles needed. The very next year, he found himself homeless, surviving by scavenging through dumpsters and asking strangers for help. Junior did make a brief comeback in 1989, recording a couple of singles. Then in 1992, he performed a few shows alongside Jamaican guitarist Earl China Smith. In 2004, he returned to the live stage in Jamaica, earning positive reviews for his performances. This renewed attention even led to a short tour in the United Kingdom. Junior Byles passed away suddenly on a Thursday afternoon at Kingston Public Hospital at the age of 76. May the soul of Junior Byles and all departed souls rest in peace. Until next time, this is Raz Levy.
Not the might is our tyranny. Whoa! Be good, baby, be good. Be good like you know you should.
We're rocking it together.
Do good and good will follow you.
A pleasure so supreme, so supreme. My body ain't confused no more.
Tell me about it.
I love it when I'm high, see the spark while singing.
From the sound that leads away,
Been waiting for a sign.
hear what the brothers say. Each and every day.
Now I'm dancing to your vibe.